All right, yes, let's get into it. No intro, no outro, just straight fire. You already know what time it is. So gonna go over the trade recap from last week and then go over projections for next week. Starting next week, or actually the week after that, I'm going to go into just trading one pair. One to challenge my discipline, and two to just see if I can follow all my rules to a T. So the one pair that I will be trading all month of January is EUR USD. And the reason why I chose that pair is because um, my win rate for EU has been substantial last month and the whole year and just the whole existence of my real account. It's just been super substantial. So I'm like, man, if I'm catching all of this on EU, maybe this is where the bulk of my focus needs to be on. Runner up for EU was GU, of course, and then I had negative returns for USD CAD. So USD CAD, I am probably going to like pump my brakes on that. I'll still mark it up for the sake of this YouTube, but I'm going to pump my brakes on that in terms of trading it for my real account and just solely focus on EU. And if GU have a good setup, take that. Actually, no, not even take it. Just all of January, just EU. So going into this week, last week I said that UCAD was going to sell, and UCAD did just that. So down to the zone, this was an easy 161 pips that you could have caught. GU was playing. I can go on and on about GU, but I don't even want to get into the specifics. GU literally is consolidating. Um, Pissed me off. And then last but not least, EUR USD long. EU did what it needed to do. It went right to this trend line, broke the trend line, retested the trend line, and retested the zone, which is double confirmation for another entry, and then shot up. All right, cool. Now let's get into what y'all want to get into. This is just how I mark up my smart money. Woody woo. Let me actually go to EU. So EU, these are a couple of trades. Really on EU, you could have caught 1, 2, 3, 4 different trades. If you were paying attention to the market, which is cool. You can do that. GU. I don't even want to talk about GU. If you watched my midweek markup, you see what I did on GU. I took an L on GU and I took a win, but then I was just seeing how it was moving, and it was not. I was not in favor of GU this week. So yeah, no. And then UCAD, UCAD was cool. It respected its levels or whatever the case may be. But like I said, I'm pumping my brakes on UCAD temporarily because I just want to focus on, EUR USD. Now, into the markups for next week, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to erase off my blue squiggly lines, my bar replaying pattern. And we're just going to notice or see what the market has going on in the current right now, just to make it real, real easy. Not trying to waste anyone's time and make a super long video. Long videos are annoying. So right now, as you can see, EU is consolidating a lot. It's still consolidating, and that's cool. Just going to go ahead. I don't know why I just did that. Go ahead, draw this trend line right here. This is a messy trend line. I don't really even like it as a trend line. Truth be told. It is what it is. EU, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to get out of consolidation. This is just my retail bias, by the way. Retail bias, I'm waiting for it to get out of consolidation. I had my break and I had my retest, but my break did not break this previous high. So I'm just like, yeah, I really got to wait and see. So I'm sitting on my hands with this one and just seeing how it plays out. I will get a midweek recap next week, Wednesday. All right. So for GU is the same thing, man. Like it's in that area of consolidation, and we all know that consolidation really means uncertainty. I really have high expectations for GU to break out of this zone and at least push to the next zone, which that's the wrong one. which can at least give us, if it break and retest the zone, at least gives us a good 86 pips. But like I said, it's consolidating like crazy. It rejected off of the 50%. It's stuck between the 50% fib level and the 23, assuming that I took this as my point A down here, and then the 1.2411177 as my point B. It's just consolidating. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then last but not least, just go ahead, refine my UCAD. Yeah, UCAD, same thing, same thing. UCAD bounced off of my zone. So ideally what I would like for it to see UCAD do is break through my zone. Ooh, whoa. Break through my zone, retest it, and then come back down. Ideally. All right, now let's look at it from a smart money standpoint. How I live smart money wise. So, smart money wise, this my baby right here. Go to 30-minute. So EUR USD, as you can see, left a period of consolidation and had a break of structure, right? EU had a break of structure. Overall, my overall objective, smart money wise, is to get back into this structure to re-mitigate this 50% of this consolidation. So this whole stretch right now, EU is at a discounted price, which is above the 50% Fibonacci level. That's amazing. This right here is a key indicator that it wants to keep pushing up for me, at least smart money wise. Now, when I take 50% of the range, this is where I am aiming for. I'm aiming for EU to get up into this area. So if EU can make, a nice little push, at least to the bottom of the range, 72 pip, mitigate 50% of the range, 146 pip, that'll be a nice move, but I have to wait for further confirmation. Now, going into last week, as you can see, not last week, but the week. Yeah, actually all of last week. This happened last week. This was the new week. So EU had a change of character. And then at the close of last week, EU mitigated 50% of this range right here. Well, I lied. Nope, EU did not mitigate 50% of the range. The highs were taken out, the lows were taken out. Not quite complete mitigation. However, what EU did do, had a change of character and came back to the discounted area and then took off, right? So this would have been an ideal position, not last week, but the week after, to get into and just hold it. And that's what I honestly should have did. I should have just got in and hold it and then ride it up. That would have gave me an easy 1 to 10 taking partials along the way. But that's neither here or there. You can't change what you didn't trade, right? So EU mitigated this area. There's potentials for EU to come down lower and mitigate even lower into this area right here. Just got to see how it plays out during the week and see different changes of character. EU more recently had another change of character. Minor structure change of character, which is solid, is dope. Reason being is because price got into my order block and I'm looking for price to come back down and mitigate these lows. Take out these lows before repricing higher, because these are equal lows right here. Come and get that liquidity grab and then honestly take off. But it's just a waiting game because it's in a very interesting spot right now. Like, it is weird, man. The market is weird. Yep, see, negative 27 extension right here for the retail folks, right? It's weird. So I just got to see how the market plays out. Same thing with GU. GU, I had a change of character, price came back, mitigated. Had another change of character, price came into this area, mitigated my 1 hour point of interest. Looking for GU to sell, short-term sells into long-term buys, because what I would like to see GU do is come and mitigate 50% of this range as well. And as you can see, I have my 4 hour point of interest marked up because right above the 50% mitigation where I have it mapped out is an order block. So just waiting to see how the market plays out. Right now, currently GU short. due to this change of character that was right here. Because as you can see, it was a change of character, tapped into my 4-hour order block. I could have gotten this for some quick buys, wrote it up to this zone. Now I'm back in my 1-hour order block on a lower time frame. I had a change of character. Also, this was like on a 5-minute change of character. Price broke, came back into another order block, and is remitigating lower. So GU, short-term sells for long-term buys. EU, short-term sells for long-term buys. And then last but not least, let's look at UCAD. All right, UCAD, yeah, UCAD, beautiful. Got hit out of one, got hit into another. Like I said, on the retail side of things, UCAD is definitely selling off. Would like to see UCAD come in, mitigate this 50% of this consolidation. So I have UCAD at least selling down to this area, give or take. And right in that area is some type of order block. I have several different areas of interest marked up because there's really no telling how low this can go. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor. Anyways, yeah. So just to break down UCAD more in depth. Had a change of character on a higher time frame. Price came back, tapped into my order block. Had another change of character, which is right here. Price failed to make a new high. Broke structure, came up, tapped into my order block, and just took off. So really just waiting to see how this plays out next week. And then last but not least, I said I'm going to start doing this, marking up the DXY. Because the DXY, especially because there is so much uncertainty right now with the market, especially with major pairs, because that's all I trade. I need a guided reference, and the guided reference is the DXY. And as you can see, the DXY is consolidating. My bias is the same. Price come, mitigate 50% of this consolidation, push down. Retail side, price came, broke, retested trend line, and is making his way down. I would not be surprised if the dollar came down, touched this trend line, which is also perfect because if I look to the left, I have a change of character, I have a break of structure. I would like to see price come and mitigate 50% of this whole range because as you can see, this is some type of consolidation as well. Ooh, PC. Oh no. Not my computer about to die in the middle of my video. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. Anyways, price to come down, mitigate that area. And tap into 50% of that range in order to mitigate it for price to either A, go back up, or B, mitigate, go back up, come down, reprice lower, and then potentially aim for this trend line or this zone if everything does not go in our favor. All right, so last but not least, let's get into the news. This video is longer than what I wanted. This video is longer than what I intended it to be. I try to keep the videos fairly short, but it is what it is. All right, so Monday, USD core, durable goods, pending home sales. This is about to be very interesting. Pending home sales. ECT president speak, CB consumer confidence. Red folder for US news. Be cognizant of that. Don't really concern me. Manufacturing, German premium or prelim CPI. International bank holidays. So Wednesday, EUR USD will not be in play for me. Let's see. Final GDP QQQ. This is about to be very interesting. ECB president speaks. BOE government Bailey speaks. Fed chair Powell speaks. This is going to be very interesting as well. Will not be trading or try not to have any crazy positions during 8:30 on Wednesday. Because this could potentially push the dollar down. Thursday, GDP, core, okay. Unemployment claims, this is really big as well to look into. And then next week, Friday, bank holiday. Oh, and then ISM manufacturing PMI. This is going to be very interesting as well. So big things to look out for. Wednesday, Euro for me won't be in play. We have 1 US red folder, 2 US red folder, 4 US, 1, 2, 3, 4 USD red folders. Dang. One Euro red folder, and then 1 Great British Pound red folder. So considering that the United States dollars have more red folders than the pairs that I trade, euro and the Great British pound, I'm assuming that price is going to push potentially lower. You already know the deal. That is my recap / future markup. And just a quick euro short-term sells for long-term buys. Let me type this on the screen. Short-term same thing with Great British Pound USD, short-term sells to reprice, long-term buys to hit this, mitigate this area. And then USD CAD, sell. All right, y'all have any questions, hit me up on Instagram, inbox me, comment below. Happy trading next week. Let's get to the bag.